Ahmed. I just have a poem for you guys that I prepared. It's called Shayteen, and I hope you guys can take something from it, and may Allah guide us all. Bismillah. Imagine being deceived by the biggest of deceivers, who misguides believers, who grieve because they disbelieved, and turn from Allah's monarchy and His decree. And it is He who guides us and speaks, Ihdina as-sirat wal-mustaqim, guides us to the straight path through religion and deen, that teaches us of purity, kindness, and to be clean. You know what I mean. Jannah has entrances, Allah gave us the keys, but instead we turn to beef, spreading like mad cow disease. Our souls beg and plead, imprisoned in this system of selfishness and greed as the evil starts to breathe, and the idea of power and immortality starts to overcome the power of our strength and our own belief. And we try to oversee, but it's like swimming in the sea. We trying to stay afloat, but eventually the waves crash against us, the water's too deep, and we start to drown in our own misery. It's difficult to breathe. Temptation got you blinded and it's getting hard to see. I know you want to stop. Unfortunately, you realize it's easy to enter but very hard to leave. And then you notice to gain power, you had to pay a fee. Ironically, that penalty was modern day slavery. See, nowadays the roles reversed. Because evil is praised and religion seems cursed. If you sin, then you win, and if you pray, then you're strict. But since when have we become the writers of this life script? This life is a movie, and Allah gave us roles. If you follow what you're told, paradise He beholds, and it unfolds like a paper. The day you meet your Maker will be your biggest trial. There won't be a moment greater. So why live for this world when it will eventually die? And we're raised to a higher level, far above the skies, where angels and wonders we can't see with the naked eyes are waiting for the people who truly recognize that this world is full of lies and temptations, no surprise, segregation and demise, stimulation, enterprise, where humans are devalued as the dollar's value rise and the cries of the children keep the rich energized, where humans are stripped, where the cries of the children keep the rich energized, and countries are stripped of natural resources and bribed, where the power-hungry people fly like vultures in the sky. As angels they're disguised, with hearts darker than midnight skies, hatred and greed in their eyes. They feed off the needs, people's means to survive, not concerned people die, they just live their best lives. Separating us by tribes, giving pennies for a dime's worth of work. Yes, it hurts that we live in a time where people are abused and it don't make the news, then they're hung by a noose because they simply asked why. What makes them better? We're all products of Allah's design. Allah taught us to have morals, to be genuine, benign. And Allah mentioned, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. So which of the favors of your Lord do you deny? How the sun and the moon exchange shifts in the sky, how our fingertips differ, distinctive amongst mankind, how we absolutely have no control over time, but we know one day will come an end to our lives. The world's demonic, symbolic of disbelief, but understand with all grief comes reward and relief. Our souls are harmonic in sync with God's words as He speaks. Inna ma'al usri yusra. Indeed, with hardship is ease. Allah's bigger than the problems we face. He has full knowledge. We just got to do what's in our power. Really try and stop it. Stop abusing people's rights just to make a profit. And stop shattering people's dignity with rumors and gossip. Less talking about change and more action. You got to walk it how you talk it. And understand you can't rectify your wrongdoings from your coffin. So better yourself. Stop going on assumptions and stop judging, because you'll be questioned on the day of judgment. Jazakallah khair. May Allah have mercy on all of us, and thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys took something from it, and assalamu alaikum.